we're going to do our best and introduce our first guest.
That is right. Yeah. Well, she was married to the Possum, but George Jones won hearts across the nation for its iconic country tunes.
Absolutely. We are thrilled to be here and joined by George's widow, Nancy, and co-author Ken. Local on 2 is obviously celebrating George Jones's birthday as well.
Yes.
Thank you so much for both of you guys for being here. And I'm looking at your book cover, and I got to ask, why Possum?
Well, Possum was his nickname.
Okay.
So I just went ahead and called it Playin Possum, and my memories with him.
Okay, because you've been married. You guys were married for over 30 years. What was that like, being married to this legend? I mean, the Rolls Royce of country music.
How sweet you are. I'll tell you what, it was a roller coaster.
There you go.
And but he was wonderful, and those are the things that I'm trying to get out to people, is that you hear all these bad stories and this about George, and I just wanted people to know the really true George Jones, that the man that I had.
You said he was funny too.
He was very funny. We'd all be on the floor rolling laughing, and he's like, "What is so funny? Why are y'all laughing?" But he was a wonderful man.
And Ken, to help write this book, like we kind of talked about before we were on the show for a few seconds, you had to learn the relationship and George kind of inside and out a little bit.
Oh, you bet.
What was one of the biggest surprises that kind of, even blew your mind away as you learned about them?
Well, the good news and the bad news, Joe, was that George was funny and he was a good man, but he also had a mean streak, and he got really mean whenever he got drinking. And
okay.
Most people in Nashville know that George drank a lot.
Right.
And then I discovered he also had a pretty serious cocaine problem. And he treated this woman pretty badly at times.
Right.
And she continued to love him through that, and brought him through that cocaine, through the alcohol, and out to be the man that she knew that George could be. So that was a new discovery for me. I didn't know that when Nancy and I first met.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this month is Substance Abuse Awareness Month.
Yes.
So I'm glad that we're talking about this and sharing, because you're not the only spouse or family member who's gone through something like that. What do you hope people take away from this book?
What I think that if they read this book, they'll learn a lot, and how to cope with this disease they have, and it can be cured. I mean, it's love. You've got to get rid of those demons that's in there, and once those demons are gone, you'll see that there's a good man there. So women need to really hang in there. Pray to the good Lord above, because that is the only person that can help you and walk with you through this. And that's what I did. And he was a very spiritual person also, so that also helped me to stay there and hang in there and get him where we were together in happiness.
We want to tell the story of George Jones, of course, and Nancy's story, but we also want people to just get hope from what Nancy has experienced. And the fun part of George, of course, we know people are going to laugh. George Jones fans are going to love this book. They're going to laugh. Some people are going to cry. We cried as we wrote the book.
Very
there were
much.
times when tears came into our eyes as we went through some of those stories, and they're heartrending. Yeah. But at the same time, we want people to be inspired, to be better, to believe for greater things. God can do more in our lives than we've ever dreamed.
And kind of speaking of inspiration a little bit, what Nancy, what has been kind of the biggest lesson that you've learned? Because it was a long journey with George.
It was a long journey. We were married 30 years, and together 32 years, and 20 years of that was fighting the demons. So once you fight those demons and you've got God there with you, you feel, oh man, I have accomplished something. And that was what I set out to do.
Yes.
And I feel like that was what God put me here to do.
I love the story of how you guys met. You flew out to New York, you met him, he spilled his heart to you, you flew back, and then he jumped on a private plane and met you at home. What is the secret to a perfect marriage, to a lasting marriage?
Well, first of all, marriages don't last anymore like they used to, but you've got to love your man. I mean, you have really got to. There's ups and downs, and you're going to get mad, and you're not going to talk, and you'll be in the other room. But if you really love somebody and you have enough faith in them and the good Lord, you can work on that marriage and have a wonderful marriage.
Lord, everybody knows Tammy Wynette sang, "Stand by your man." Well, Tammy didn't. This woman did. She stood by George for more than 30 years.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, I do want to talk about still Playin Possum. It is going to be released in theaters next month.
Yes, yes.
And I didn't realize this. It was recorded on the 10th anniversary of George's passing. What was that like? What can people expect in theaters next month?
That was 32 artists. And they were like Winona and Brad Paisley, Jamie Johnson, just big artists. And to sit out there and watch them sing a George Jones song, it tears your heart out, but it's happy too, because at least, you know, it's something that I'm carrying on the legacy. And it was something I was so proud of that night. And with 32 artists, when I called, not a one turned me down.
I have the chills when we talk about this right now, and I do have, you know, as we mentioned briefly, today is George's birthday.
Yes.
And I do want to ask, how do you think he wants to be remembered?
I think George wants to be remembered by being a country singer and loving country music. Mm-hmm. And he felt country music from his heart, and no one could ever change him. And he was a ballad singer, and he always, when he sung a song, he felt it. Mm-hmm. And I just want to continue to carry that legacy and let people know that there is really true country music, and that man loved it.
He loved every bit of it, that's for sure. And his impact on so many young artists that are famous nowadays just continues to go on. So his legacy will continue.
And you guys are keeping it alive, and I can feel it in your heart as well. Thank you so much. Congratulations on your new book, and we're so looking forward to that tribute concert for George. Make sure to check out Playin Possum, My Memories of George Jones. It's on bookshelves right now, and it's #1 on Amazon too. Yay. Congrats.